Okay, ready to go. I'm gonna put this mic here. It's kind of annoying because I want to talk to the camera here and I've got a microphone here and I've got my laptop here. So a lot of things going on, but we move. I'm pressing buttons. Maybe if I do this. Oh shit. Oops. Okay, I think we're kind of good here. Oh, that would have been really loud. My neighbor. Sorry, honey. Oops. Hey guys, welcome back to my trading journal. Really good to see you. And yes, I'm still here. I'm still doing the 30-day challenge as much as I can. So it's kind of composed now of some recorded video sessions and some live Q&A sessions. So just bear in mind that I'm going to be jumping on live every other day or so to kind of keep up with the 30-day challenge. And of course, during this 30-day window, if you guys want to start your trading journey with me, then I am doing a little £30 discount off of your sign-up fee for IM Academy, okay? So with IM Academy in mind, I thought that it kind of warranted a video for today. Purely because it makes me really sad. It does make me really, really sad to see that IM has not a bad reputation, but there's just a lot of negativity out there on the internet with regards to this organization. And I kind of felt as though I had to come out and make a statement. So basically this video is just talking to you about my journey in IM Academy. So just literally focusing on the product itself. I don't know, just kind of debunking the myths around it, I guess. So here we go. IM Academy in a nutshell. So when I first discovered trading, I had absolutely no idea what it was. In the beginning, I didn't even know that this world existed. And I was, well, I'd just been made redundant after buying my property, as you guys all know. And I was actually doing a film job at the time, luckily. And the person who I met on that film job, I was watching them trade and I was like, they were making more money on their phone in an hour than we were making for that entire film job. So I was like, look, I don't care what it is. I'm not going to ask any questions. Just sign me up. How can I do this? And they were like, oh, I'm with IM Academy. You should really join. And to be honest, I don't know if it was just really naive of me, but I actually didn't do any Googling. I didn't do any research. I just saw what she was doing and I was just like, I want in, you know? So I actually spoke to her mentor at the time, and funnily enough, it actually makes me cringe a little bit just because I was really, really difficult with him on the phone. I was like, this is probably a scam. He doesn't sound legit, blah, blah, blah. And I probably came across as really rude. And I really, really regret that because I know what am I trying to say? I didn't have an open mind, let's say, but I was really looking for an opportunity and I was interested by it. And, I think I was just more hopeful that this thing was real. So I didn't do any Googling of any kind, which I think was really probably very naive of me. And I think I was just incredibly lucky that my first experience in the world of forex has been such a good one. So in terms of when people ask me about, where is it good to go for trading advice and blah, 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 I can only offer you my own experience, And my only experience of forex trading has been with IM Academy. I don't have any other experiences at all with it, other than watching Wolf of Wall Street, which we know is not a very good representation of the industry, really. So in terms of marketing, that really doesn't help for us, does it? Talk about perpetuating those stereotypes. So that was when I joined, and when I signed up, you know what? I've loved it ever since, and I'm just going to be really straight about it because there are so many people who are making videos and really bashing IM Academy, and they're only ever talking about the marketing side of things. They're not actually talking about the education, the tools, all the support that you get. They only ever talk about the marketing side, which makes me really, really sad. So yes, it's common knowledge that IM Academy use multi-level marketing as their form of marketing, but that's really nothing to be scared of. I think a lot of us just become really fearful when we hear the idea of a pyramid scheme, but a lot of the time people don't actually know what pyramid scheme actually means. With IM, the person above me doesn't receive any commission for my trades. we're taught how to become our own independent traders. We're paying a subscription for a platform like you would for Netflix or Spotify, right? Of course, they do the 2 and free option, which I think is amazing because a lot of people actually can't afford to pay for it. Even though with trading, you should be able to be paying that off. If you're not able to pay it off, then something's not right. Yes, if you're very early on in your trading career, then you may not be seeing that income coming in yet, but give it 6 months, we go to uni and we pay so much money for a 3-year course or a 5-year course, and we don't come out of that 5-year course millionaires. It just doesn't make sense. We come out broke, in debt, and people are still struggling to find jobs, okay? So please give it time. Learn the skill well so that you can be paying off your subscription with your trading. So it's like a business. You have to think of it like profits and expenses. You know what I mean? So I was actually paying for around 6 months before I actually decided I need to go 2 and free. But the only reason why I was paying was because I was able to afford it. With my trades, I was able to pay that off. So it is what it is. The 2 and free option is there to support you, and it really is helpful for those people who can't afford to or just don't want to continue paying, but they want to benefit from the teaching still, because the teaching is fantastic. I would not be where I am today if it wasn't for my teachers. Hands down. It's funny as well because I say my teachers because I've met them in real life as well. So as you guys know, I did a convention in London, so I got to meet my favorite teachers and I got really starstruck. It was so great. Honest to God, absolutely love them because they've helped me to grow my account, to be paying off my credit card debt, and also to start the life that I want for myself. And I just would not have been able to get to this stage without them. So even with the IM Academy tools now, I still use them every single day. So every morning I wake up at 6 and I'm doing my education live with one of my favorite mentors. How many people in the trading world can say that they're doing that? I think IM Academy is the only platform that's actually doing something like this, which makes it very unique and very powerful, I guess. And I think a lot of organizations and corporations are really realizing that, making statements online about how bad it is when actually they're not even in it, so they haven't even seen what you actually get. I would not be able to understand the chart. I would not be able to do any analysis if it wasn't for the IM Academy educators. And they've got around 200 based all over the world. So it's not as though you just have one teacher and everyone's like, meh. You can choose who you follow depending on their trading style, or, if you just like them as a person, it's really up to you. And then you can develop, you can be earning whilst you're learning. It sounds very cliche and very sexy, but it is. So I was able to grow my first ever account with Manny Quinones. Anyone who knows Manny Q? Whoop. Yes, so, and you guys know that I do, well, some of you know that I do Harmonics Lunch Club every single day for my team and for the UK networks. So, and that is using Manny Quinones' strategies, that's not mine. I didn't invent any of it. I've just been really good and, gone in, day in, day out for about 9 months doing the same strategy again and again, refining and finding something that works for me. I've got my own sauce, my own nuances, my own flavor when it comes to engaging in the market, and that's what's allowed me to start doing my own education, I guess, and to support others to also be continually growing their accounts. So I've been doing Lunch Club for the past 4 weeks now, and it's been really great. I don't like talking profits on here, but we've had a great 4 weeks. So it's been really fun. We have a laugh, and it's just really nice to be able to support people during their learning stages, because I know the beginning is really hard. The beginning sucks because you're scrapping away, doing all your analysis, spending hours on the charts for what? To make £2 at the end of the day. It's painful, and I know. So that's why I like to do the hand holding in the beginning. I'm doing 2 classes a day for everyone and just getting everyone off the ground faster, because I felt like I could have really done with that in the beginning of my trading journey. So yeah. So also with IM Academy, you get the live education 24 hours a day, right? You also get the scanners and the tools, which I absolutely love. People have been saying, these scanners don't work. I've made all of my money from these scanners. So yes, I'm a very independent trader. I love doing my own markups and, placing my own trades based on my own understandings of the market. It makes me feel like a badass. But I love using the scanners and the tools because it kind of feels like you're playing a game on your phone. It's super visual. You know, those tools are there for the people who don't have time to do their own analysis. So, you know, people have kids, people have 9-to-5s, people work night shifts, you know. It just makes analysing the market a little bit easier. So that's why I do the Harmonics Lunch Club, because, you know, everyone's paying for the same Harmonics package, right? If you're doing the cheap version. I currently pay for the elite package because I like to have all the bells and whistles, and yes, I use all the tools across my multiple accounts because I've diversified my trading portfolio. So, you know, it just makes sense for everyone to be as up to scratch with the Harmonics scanner as best you can. And it's just worked an absolute treat for me. So I don't know. Anyone who's complaining about the scanners, first of all, is probably very impatient and hasn't given it enough time or given themselves enough time to actually understand how to utilize these tools properly. I think I've noticed a lot of people, they join a service like I Am Academy and they're questioning why they're not rich in a month. And this is why I say this is not a get rich quick industry. This is a back burner. This is in the crock pot. This is tucked away in the oven with the roast, okay? If you want a microwave meal, I always say, please just get a job in the human world and something that pays weekly. If you're desperate for money now, get a job that pays weekly or something cash in hand, because trading is not going to give you that, I promise. It really is a long game that requires patience, it requires diligence, it requires commitment and dedication, not just motivation. And this is something that I'm really, really clear about, you know, because I have a lot of energy and I love motivating everyone. However, motivation is temporary. And, some days I wake up and I have anxiety and I really am not motivated to get onto the charts, you know, but it's my dedication that keeps me committed to why I'm doing this. So regardless of how I'm feeling, I'll still go in, do my analysis, place my trades in accordance to my confirmations. And that's, again, only using my strategy. And then I'll still do my routine regarding the scanners and the tools as well, because I do have long-term things that I'm saving for. And I need to make sure that I'm doing my bit every single day to make sure that I'm hitting those goals. I guarantee those people who have not seen growth from using the tools is because they weren't patient enough, or maybe they just weren't committed or dedicated, or, you know, maybe they had a few losses over a period of like 2 weeks maybe, and then they were like, this doesn't work, and they gave up. People who give up, they're not going to win. They are not going to win. And also the thing that I find is that a lot of people will sign up with I Am Academy and not use the tools. They won't use Go Live. And they'll all question why they haven't seen growth. And it's like, well, have you been plugging in to Go Live? And they'll say no. Be prepared. If you're going to invest in yourself and invest in your education, that's step one. What you're going to do for step two, plug in. I'm going into teacher mode. You guys know that I go into teacher mode, but it's because I care. And, you know, I care about all of us who are engaging in this industry. You know, we're all kind of doing it for the same reason. We all need something, right? So it sounds kind of cliche and a bit like meh to be like, I really support you guys, but you know, you guys, the fact that you're even doing this means that you're ready and you're brave and you are the underdog. We are the underdog at the end of the day. So I'm going to be very straight with you guys when I say, you know, if you're going to invest in your education, do as much as you can. Absorb, engage. I can't say any more buzzwords. Oh, Grace is calling me. Hi, Grace.
Hey bitch, how are you?
I'm recording a video. Say hi to the YouTube crew.
Finally, I'm being... Oh my god, toodles.
Pause.
I've got toodles.
Okay, I'm done now. Just had a nice little catch up with one of the girls. I can't even remember where I was at. Somebody's playing really loud music next door. So yes, the education is amazing. There is somebody live doing teaching like literally 24 hours a day. The scanners and the tools are also amazing as well. I use those as well every single day. And then also the mentorship that you get. So when you join I Am Academy, you get assigned into a learning group and a support group. And I absolutely would not be where I am today if it wasn't for my support group, who are basically my family. I speak to my support group more than I do my actual friends in the real world, purely because my friends aren't trading. But everyone who is in these groups, you know, they're up early, they're working the charts, they're on Go Lives, they're doing the sessions, they're using the tools, like we're doing little one-to-one sessions. It's like such a community. It feels like you're in a village, you know? And that's what's pretty special, I think, about IM in that you do have this camaraderie, a real community around you to support you. What I have found is I get a lot of messages from people saying that they've signed up with IM with somebody who's enrolled them, but that person is more focused on the marketing side of things, the affiliate side of things, rather than the actual trading. And that is just, it makes me really, really sad because, once you join IM, you can't like hop on and off in terms of who's your mentor. So a lot of people message me saying that they want me to be their mentor, and I just don't feel really comfortable with like doing that sort of thing. So it's just a real shame. And but I do think a lot of people are really put off of IM Academy because of their affiliate marketing side of things. But I just want to say that it's really nothing to be scared of. We have to remember that the affiliate marketing side is totally optional. You do not have to do it. It's great because IM pay really well. So they don't do like a scrap of physical marketing. And it's exactly the same as like Uber and Airbnb. They didn't have a single bit of physical marketing. All they did was affiliate links, like get £10 off your next ride when you share this code. And it's exactly the same. It's just referrals. ASOS have been doing it for years. Uber had taxi drivers all over the world protesting, and they didn't even use physical marketing. It was all affiliate links, So it's exactly the same. The only reason I think people get scared of it is because it's in the world of forex. So they automatically think, it's a scam, when actually it's really not. You should never feel pressured into doing something you don't want to do, but the majority of people in IM Academy are paying customers just using the subscription service. There are only a really small handful of people who are actually actively using the marketing side of things. Do you know what I mean? So when I started, I'm very much a trader. I'm a trader at heart, and I absolutely love trading. And even though, yes, anybody who does join the Trade Creatives team, there is absolutely like IM Academy are paying me because I'm helping people start their journey, and I'm also educating as well. So I get a little treat, which is lovely, and that goes towards my trading account. However, you should be making that money anyway with trading. Do you know what I mean? I think people just get really scared when they hear about, I think the word recruitment has a really bad reputation. And it's not even that. It's not recruitment. We also have to remember that people work in recruitment, and we would never act, as an actual job, and we would never shame those people. Do you know what I mean? Literally, all people are doing is sharing, and anybody who wants to join the IM Academy, family is more than welcome to. If you don't want to join, don't join. And if you don't want to do the affiliate marketing side, don't do it. Just keep paying your subscription, But yes, even though IM Academy technically pay me every week to maintain a group and do education and give support and be a mentor, that doesn't mean that I'm like going over and above and like signing up any Tom, Dick and Harry who messages me. That's absolutely not what I do. I am very particular about who I want to join, especially my little trade family, Trade Creatives. So I make sure that I have a Zoom call with you. I have a one-to-one with you. It kind of feels like an interview because I need to get to know whether actually are you the kind of person who I want to mentor, right? I love working with people who show dedication, who are self-starters, who are not only like eager to learn, but are open to change and changing their mindset as well. Anybody who comes in and says that, that they want to make money really quickly, or they're surprised that they have to pay for the education. Like, I don't want to work with people who aren't actually ready to invest in themselves, if that makes sense. So I'm very selective about who I bring on to the Trade Creatives, purely because I get like nearly 100 messages a day, and it doesn't make sense for me to be bringing on everyone when I actually wouldn't be able to manage that in terms of giving the one-to-one quality mentorship that I really like to do. I hope this is making sense. So basically, all in all, IM's freaking great, and I love it. And I know for a fact that I won't be leaving anytime soon. I just think it's a wonderful space on the internet where people come together all over the world to learn this skill. It makes it really accessible when actually we know that it's a very elitist and exclusive industry. For those of you who feel like it's expensive, it is kind of expensive, but for a good reason. If you're not ready to invest in your education, you shouldn't be trading. There are people who are all over the world who desperately want to access IM Academy and to learn from it. So they're having to scrape up enough money just to even get like 1 month. That's how great it is, you know? Just be aware that maybe you don't want to join IM Academy, but there are people around the world who really, really do. And there are people that, you know, this would really change their life. Do you know what I mean? So I just think it's fantastic, and I can't wait to see IM Academy grow. And I'm just a firm believer that, like, in the next 5 years, IM will be like a household name, like Amazon or like Uber Eats or, you know, like Netflix, you know. I just think IM is just going to be up there because there's nothing like it. And I've loved every step of my journey, and I would not give it up for the world. And, you know, some people will tell me, oh, you're in a scam and you're in this and you're in that. And it's like, you're saying that because you don't know and you're fearful. And I promise you there's absolutely nothing to be scared about. Just so long as you're maybe joining the right team for you. Make sure that you're really interviewing the person who's signing you up as well. So it's really important that you're clear about what your expectations are from a mentor. So how many touch points per week do you want? Do you want to have constant contact 24/7 and maybe at least one Zoom call a day with that person? Or are you a bit more independent and you wouldn't mind seeing that person maybe once a week or once a month? You know, you really need to know what your expectations are, okay? And I think that's kind of it. I don't really have anything else to say. I don't want this to be like a massive ad for IM Academy, but I feel like it just has to be said because it makes me sad when I see so many bad reviews. But the people who are doing those bad reviews have not given it time, they haven't had patience, or maybe they just haven't enjoyed their mentor. And even if you don't like your mentor, you can still use the package and still be earning money from the tools and from the education. Do you know what I mean? So circumstances are different for everyone, but the people who want it, who want to learn how to trade, they'll make it work. People who want to find excuses and who would rather complain, they're the ones who quit. Those are the ones who then write the bad reviews. Those are the ones who go onto YouTube and like bash IM Academy. And I really, really just don't think it's fair. When I know so many people really love it and really work hard at it. And, you know, there are a lot of success stories from IM Academy too, but people would rather pay attention to, you know, the clickbait bad reviews than the good ones. So people would rather listen to a bad review than this review that I'm giving you right now. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. That's my video for today, guys. That is my piece. I'm not going to talk about it again because you guys know that I fuck with IM heavy. That's only because I use it every single day. I'm like addicted to it so. And actually I've got a Zoom call happening right now with my mentor. So I'm gonna have to love you and leave you guys. If you have any questions at all, honestly, please feel free to message me. I'm always on Instagram. Can you guys hear that? I live by a train track. Yeah, so that is my 5 a.m. alarm in the morning. She just sings, doesn't she? If you guys have any queries, any questions, please do message me on Instagram, send me a voice note or something. If you, I don't know, would this be helpful? Would it be helpful for me to do live sessions where I walk through the IM Academy, like learning dashboard, the go live, like the live education and the tools and the scanners and stuff? Would you guys find that helpful? Let me know because I can facilitate that for you if you think it would be useful. I think what we could do maybe is like a weekly Zoom call just for the YouTube crew. So for people who are curious about IM and they want to actually take a look inside, then I can do a Zoom every week where I just like walk through the process. I don't know. You guys, you're in control here. Let me know what you would like me to do in terms of that. And if you have any questions, just message me on Insta because I'm always on my phone. Of course, as well, if you have any other ideas about my 30-day YouTube challenge, let me know. But I'm going to jump onto a Zoom call right now, and then I'm going to do a YouTube live for you guys because this video is going to go up tomorrow. So I'm going to do a live with you guys, I think probably at around 9 o'clock actually, because then I've got another Zoom call about gold and the gold cup strategy with IM Academy. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, so thanks so much for the chat, guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.